So Keqing's new voice actor is here, and just like clockwork, all of the Genshin VAs that got absolutely recast are, let's just say, going after her again, going after another voice actor for replacing Kayli Mills again, the same way that they did with Jacob Takanashi. If you asked yourself why they kept, Keqing's new VA and Paimon's new VA out of the loop and kept them absolutely anonymous, well, this is why. But let's just look at this. Hoyo has chosen to leave the new VAs anonymous, at least for now. Almost certainly this is to avoid a repeat of the abuse hurled at Jacob Takanashi for taking over the role as Kanish. If you happen to recognize one of the new voices or otherwise find out who it is, please keep it to yourself so that the new VAs don't have to deal with that drama. Abso-freaking-lutely, but of course, these VAs that were getting fired and recasted for striking in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA, you know that they have that click mindset and that they will attack any new voice actor strictly just because they took a role or a job from somebody that wasn't even striking with SAG. But here we've got all kinds of voice actors coming back, boys. All kinds of VAs. The Genshin VAs are back. That is right. The ones that were striking for AI protection and striking in solidarity, there are a bunch of them that are back, so make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to go through them. But first, look at this. This could have just wanted to be anonymous themselves too, that too as well. This isn't new for Hoyo Games or just any media with names tied to it. Brana's HSR VA goes by a stage name after all. It's probably a choice on their end and they deserve that privacy since it's their right. Yes, you don't have to go that far. Signor's VA never revealed themselves. Yes, honestly, 200 IQ play based on how this community acts. I remember back when anyone else who even likes the character would get continuously mocked and harassed for it, the VA would have never been a prime target for them. Let's just say I absolutely believe it's strictly because, Jacob Takanashi situation, considering the fact that they literally fired Kayli Mills, I assume, over the Jacob Takanashi situation, and it's been for a while. But listen to this. Oh my God, the new Keqing voice has leaked for Genshin Impact, and it's fucking terrible. Link is not a joke. That's pathetic. We'll show the new VA in a minute, but this is insane. Please come back and rescue Keqing. No. Jesus effing Christ. It's so fucking awful. By far the worst downgrade in all of Hoyo Recast. That's insane because I didn't like Kayli Mills to begin with. I like Kayli Mills as a VA, right? Her voice is kind of decent, but with how unprofessional she acts, yeah, buddy, you just can't go with that. You can't go with that. That's the wild card. You know what I mean? That is the wild card. But of course, Pomeranian of Doom comes in. Karina Butker's alt account comes in to literally attack this VA too. Did they just pick another UK voice actor and then force them to try and speak an American accent again? Clearly not. You'll hear whenever we listen to it that they are absolutely not trying to hide their UK voice accent. First of all, the reason why they're going with UK voice actors is because American voice actors that are tied to SAG are insufferable. They're not professional enough to deal with. So if they're going with UK voice actors, it's your fault as a VA. Okay, you siding with SAG-AFTRA and you staying with that terrible, evil company is the reason why companies are fleeing out to the east, away from the US. Okay, but it sure sounds like it. Both Escoffier and now Keqing really don't have know how to suppress an accent, and the fact that these have been deemed acceptable takes as really indicative of what's come from Side. So now they're going to attack Side Global, who was making sure that they got paid on time. It was also offering them AI protections. But also, why would they need to suppress their accent? How freaking full of themselves are these American VAs that they think that a voice actor from the UK should suppress their accent to sound more American so that it would be good? Are you kidding me? Isn't that just one of the most, literally, they're so humble, guys. They are so humble. They're just the most humble VAs. They're so humble. Oh my goodness, this is insane. It is pretty clear that their only intent is to hire UK voice actors due to the fact that striking is not legally protected in the UK. If they authentically wanted to hire talents from the UK, then they would not be forcing them to suppress their accents to sound more American. This is literally something that you are making up in your head, buddy. You are making this up in your head. They could be dialing back their accent so that it's it's not too big of a shift from the last character, not because the accent is bad, and not to suppress the accent entirely. They were probably full-blown going to their UK voice accent like later on, okay? These people are like unhinged. I believe up to now that they just wanted all characters to have a translated American accent for consistency, as it's the most default sounding non-English native speakers. If we start hearing different accents in 6.0 though, then the direction is shifted. Even Reverse 1999 had better voice acting since it was intended, and the characters have unique accents. Hiring a UK voice actor just to do a translated American accent is so off-putting, and it will put pressure on the actors themselves. So now the company is just being mean to the voice actors. Dude, these people don't know when to just give it up, okay? They lost their jobs. They got fired. They got recast. It's on them, okay? So they support this. This is insane. Sounds like a new tone they are taking for Keqing. It'll take time, though. Look what happened to the ex-Tiganari one. Everyone hated it, but now it's normal. Thank you. It'll grow. It'll honestly sound adorable yet mature at the same time. Thank you. You can see that this comment was not liked. They did not like that comment, but let's go into how the voice sounds, people. How do y'all think it sounds? Is it as bad as they're saying it is? Is it terrible? Is it awful? Well, you just decide for yourselves. Okay, let's go into it.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Gwaili Plains. With their experience, each one...
She obviously has a very thick accent. What do they mean trying to hide her accent? She might be dialing it back because it's so thick, and that's the only reason. Are you kidding me, dude? These people are insufferable. Oh my gosh.
Easily worth 100 troops. Please don't worry.
That will sound very good, people. With some studio, with the studio, that's going to sound very good. Okay, the studio is going to make that sound great. That is great voice acting. But these people, these people literally just can't get over themselves. So wait till the end, by the way, guys, because we got a lot of voice actors that are actually coming back. A lot of Genshin VAs that said they wouldn't be back are now back. But let's get into it. This is Days 3X. This is from 2 days ago. This is a crazy one. I had to post this one because this is insane. Wow, Hoyo friends were spreading misinformation. Color me shocked. Oh, it was 100% bullshit source. The black text on white background. 3-point screenshot that was floating around everywhere. AI generated in Chinese by DeepSeek, then AI translated by ChatGPT, says the original Reddit poster directly under the image with everyone conveniently cut it off. No, this was literally just them asking the AI a question, okay? They asked the AI a question whether or not Hoyo could sign with SAG-AFTRA. That's all they asked. Okay, and the AI answered, and the AI uses the internet, and the internet usually, whenever you search for lawful information, will pull up, something that, resembles the truth. They are so freaking coping with this. They're like, oh, they asked the AI. How dare they ask ChatGPT? They didn't ask ChatGPT to generate it. They asked ChatGPT a question, buddy. Now, the AI is not always right, but it can absolutely be right, and I think it is, considering the fact that it is literal freaking public knowledge that Hoyoverse already has AI protections, already pays at union rates, and cannot sign with SAG-AFTRA. They would have to sign, SAG-AFTRA would have to side with Psy Global, which is the American sister company studio, and the studio said that they would not sign without literally Hoyoverse signing, okay? So it's just never gonna happen. It can't happen. It legally is not possible to happen. But these VAs, these VAs are insane. They backtrack on all of their statements. This is a good one. This is a plus. Christian Banis, Thomas VA, also wants to come back. Oh, thank you. I formally shared my intent to record, and I hope I'm allowed to still. Hoyo staff plus fans have been amazing to me. It broke my heart not recording. I understand if they move on. I get it. I miss Thama, and I would be blessed to continue voicing him. That's right, boys. They are backtracking hard now. They have not got the call back yet. With other people voicing their roles and others getting calls with ultimatums, the people who have not gotten a call while striking are absolutely terrified. That's right. They are panicking, and they are panicking hard, boys. I'm going to show you 4 different freaking examples of this, of people being like, oh, dude, they might not call me. They might not call me back. But if they do, I am so willing now. I am willing now to do it. Okay, I'm willing now to do it. Are you coming back to voice Thomas soon? We missed you and your voice, and I don't want to start the anecdote chronicles without your voice. And he says, yeah, he really does want to come back. But the next one is this. Zhao's VA recently said they'll come back whenever they're needed. That's right, boys. These people have not gotten the call back yet, and they are panicking. They are panicking hardcore, and it is a great day. Oh, dude, they shouldn't have took part in the strike. They shouldn't have took part in the strike. Are you a part of the work refusal on Genshin, or are you coming back in the future since the agreement with SAG's been signed? I plan on returning when they need me. Okay, absolutely. Mika's VA, Rob Miara, says he will return as Mika when the call comes. When the call comes, boys. Now, listen, if any of these voice actors have just not been working since then, like they haven't had any lines that needed to be done, I understand that. But some of these I know were on strike, okay? I know. Here he says, I love and miss your work as Mika as much. He's my absolute favorite character. Can we look forward to hearing your voice again with everyone else returning? I really missed it in the Lantern Rite. This is one of the ones that I knew was striking, okay? If Hoyo comes back and asks for a return, I'll happily do so. So not if Hoyo signs an agreement now, boys. Have you guys noticed that? It's no longer if Hoyo signs an agreement. It is now if they just call me. If they just call me, I'll come back. Like, oh my God. Mika fans have been the absolute sweetest, and y'all are the reason I do what I do. Well, then maybe you should have stayed working, okay? Maybe you should have stayed working. Hu Tao, boys, Hu Tao. Now, Hu Tao's VA is actually good, okay? I love the work that they do. The issue is they were striking in solidarity. I'm pretty sure that they're on the list of the ones that were striking in solidarity, and it's very sad if that's the case, you know what I mean? But Brianna Knickerbocker, everybody knows who this one is. Guess the cat's out of the bag. I'm so happy to be back as Hu Tao, my precious ghosty girl. That's right, boys. She got the call. She got the call, and she was like, I don't care about AI protections anymore. I'm coming back. I don't want to lose my job. They saw Kayli Mills and Paimon VA Karina Butker literally get recast, and then they instantly flipped the script, boys. They flipped the script. As you guys can tell, the Genshin VA drama is ending. That's right, boys. It's ending. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can stay up with my content. Because if you're not subscribed and you don't turn on the bell, you might not see my next post. Also, make sure to come over to the Twitch because we're playing Genshin Impact, boys, and we're pulling for Skirk, all free to play. And I'm going to be streaming here pretty soon. So make sure you click the link at the top of the pinned comment and come over and give me a follow on Twitch. All right, boys, what do y'all think about that? Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad, baby. Paper being that organic, crisp, clean, good shit that we need in the voice acting industry, and plastic being that shit that Karina Butker is smoking. All right, boys, you guys let me know down below. Paper or plastic? I'm going with plastic. These motherfuckers are plastic as fuck, boys. Plastic through and through. They're basically mannequins. Aliens come from Saturn, the size of Saturn, come to take over Keqing's VA and literally harass her strictly for having a freaking different accent, boys. Just for wanting to do her job and for having a different accent. All right, boys, I love all of you. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Make sure you're subbed on here, boys. All right, boys. GG's. Peace.